All right, it's Madden Ultimate Team Solo Challenge. You know the drill. Let's get right down to it. And we are underway here in Las Vegas. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Play action. It's moved. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Well, if those at home were wondering if we were going to see some offense in the Super Bowl, I think your answer was right there. Incomplete, but they take a big shot early.
Like the script. If they get the big play early, so much the better. But if nothing else, they send a message. They're going to be aggressive in this game.
They'll run now with Bo Jackson. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Now move. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Here's A.J. Cole now to punt this one away. Back deep is Kadarius Toney. Here comes Toney on the return. That'll be a 50-yard punt with 8 on the return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. Here's Walker to start the drive. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
And we often talk about defensive ends setting the edge, sometimes even the outside linebackers. But how about here? This is a cornerback essentially setting the edge and finishing off that play for a loss.
Now Griffin on 2nd down. Short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. He's across midfield and all the way down to the 41-yard line. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. Throwing now, Griffin on 1st down. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. Down the sideline he goes. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, this defense, they've been terrific all year, and they come through with a pick 6 here on the game's biggest stage.
Perfect descriptor there, because we have seen this time and time again. This defense, their ability to take the ball away from teams, they definitely have a nose for the football, and it pays off again on that play.
Extra point up and through by Myers, and it's now a 7-0 game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. Now a draw play. It's Walker. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped him. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And the pressure getting to RG3. He's brought down for the sack. Reggie White, what a force. Got back there for the sack. Not the start to this one that any quarterback would want or envision. Remember, he had the pick six, and here he ends up on his backside.
Yeah, and you have to wonder to yourself, okay, after throwing the pick six, did he get too careful with the football and not deliver downfield and take that sack? They've got to make sure that he's really into this game.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Well, they moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to again amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And call that an even 50 yards on the punt with 7 on the return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Moon to throw. He'll dump this to Bo. It's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A quick 1st down pickup. Good start after going 3 and out on their opening drive. Now a handoff inside. It's Jackson. And down to the 36-yard line here. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Now, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 3.
Check match, check match. Go, Reed, go.
They'll run again with Jackson. And he'll go down at the 28. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
A play fake. Now Moon. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jackson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City 1st down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. We are back. Biggest game of the year, the Super Bowl, and both teams ready for the start of the second. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Back to throw. Moon being chased out left. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
They'll try the right side here with Bo. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Jackson. No signal, and now they say he did not get in. He is stonewalled at the 1. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
They're right there at the 1. No gain, but don't let that stop you. Line back up and keep going at them. If I'm them, I'm thinking about going at it 4 straight times.
3rd and goal, a big play in this Super Bowl. They'll go with the keeper. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And picked up by the Chargers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but that's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
Okay, every now and then, my defensive bias will leak out here. Abysmal play for them. You got them backed up, and you let them out.
Don't take advantage. And you know who's happy? The punter. Because if he was needed, they gave him a lot of space to work with now.
Yeah, because he would have had a lot to think about, right? Don't step over the back line and give him a safety. Now he's got room if he needed it.
And the pressure getting to RG3. He's brought down for the sack. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss. Throwing on 2nd and long. Griffin. Over the middle, complete. It's Walker. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this 1st half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on 4th down. This ball deep for Tony. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now a toss play for Bo. Gets a pickup before, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
2 minutes on the clock in the 2nd quarter of this Super Bowl.
Ready.
2nd down and 6 now. From the gun, here's Moon. Right side caught by Jackson. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That goes for a Chiefs 1st down, 14 yards.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
They run on 1st down with Jackson, and they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
And that's exactly what you want on a 1st down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Moon. They set up the screen to Bo. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here now, 3rd and a yard. They run with Jackson out of the gun. And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal.
That's a tremendous group effort there, because when you talk about offensive lines, the best ones, talk about guys that play in harmony, in sync, and getting things done, and they did that on that play.
Yeah, especially on 3rd and 1. Got to be in sync, and they were. To throw, Moon. Well, it's a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. From 6 yards away. And the Chiefs continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl. It seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point, because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. Myers connects on the PAT, and it's now 14-0. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. Kadarius Toney going to elect to bring this one out. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. The Charger drive about to get going. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. A short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. Griffin. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. So a PI call going to cost him there defensively. What did you see?
Well, I think it's the right call, partner, because sometimes we'll see officials kind of let them play. But by the letter of the law, that's definitely a penalty.
On 1st and 10, it's Griffin. Flush to his right. He finds Mayer here. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw is RG3. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now for getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Griffin. He finds Hopkins complete. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
So on 3rd down, a field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. This from 54 yards away. Koo knocks this one through the post. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. Well, still trailing here, but they do get the late field goal. Now their defense will try to keep this score right where it is heading into the locker room.
Yeah, and trailing it to break, you obviously don't want to go in off of a negative play. Give them credit for that one. Finding a way to put points on the board. Give them any type of a spark, anything to build off of as they try and plan a comeback.
Let's go now.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play.
A final shot before break. Moon. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in the Super Bowl. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here, as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. Chargers in good field position to start out. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. A give for Walker running right. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Deshaun Elliott up to make the play defensively.
All runners count on their eyes to find the gaps and creases, to find open space. There was absolutely none on that one. Totally swallowed up on that play.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here's Griffin.
Ball tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Down the left sideline.
And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line.
Well, I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team has struggled to put points on the board so far, because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Up the middle they go with a big back Jackson. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
2nd down, another carry for Jackson.
And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line.
53 yards on the ground for him so far.
Some good, strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
They run again with Jackson. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. What a great play there. His 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl.
And the Chiefs will extend their 3rd quarter lead here in this Super Bowl.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead is up to 18 now. Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
He takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
Back to Walker on 1st down.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Now Griffin. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack. And it'll lead to a 3rd and long. Griffin. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down. Well, he was just trying to contain DeAndre Hopkins, and he got a little too close.
And because of his ability to line up in different spots on the field and come at you from different angles, different guys have to cover him, and all of them have the same issue. How do you do it without interfering? In this case, it didn't get done.
From the red zone now, here's Griffin on first down. To the right side, here's Mayer. Touchdown, Chargers. Michael Mayer from 19 yards away.
And the Chargers are able to cut into that deficit. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside, they give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards, and boy, did he come through, bullying his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and it makes the score 21-10.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Here's Moon.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness.
Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. How about this?
And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, 3rd quarter, but that not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
Up the middle, here's Walker.
And a good run as he manages 7 yards down to the 17.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
98 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
So a decent deficit at this stage in the second half. 4-down territory?
No doubt about it. There's not a chance that he hasn't looked ahead and said, okay, if we gain yardage on this play, this is what we'll do going forward. If we lose yardage, this is the play call that I'll have ready.
Walker is not going to get a whole lot. Maybe a yard down to the 3.
It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
Now they'll throw it with Griffin. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line.
Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to it.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Throw out left, caught by Mayer. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 3 quarters gone by. Don't leave your seats now, folks. The 4th and final quarter of the Super Bowl is up next.
You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. If they're going to have a shot in this Super Bowl, they're going to need this one on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Griffin. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they have been the better of the two sides to this point with a 2-score lead, 4th quarter of this Super Bowl, and the Lombardi Trophy within reach as they start this drive 1st and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and 7. Now Boone. This is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And that's one of the few things that has not gone right for this offense so far. They've had their share of big plays. That was nearly another. But somehow, he just couldn't squeeze it.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Looking to throw. Moon. Bringing it in. Jackson left side. And some room to roam now. There he goes left side. Off to the races. Inside the 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. A big play there with his 3rd touchdown of this Super Bowl.
And the Chiefs are feeling good as they extend their lead in this Super Bowl.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. The extra point now coming from Myers. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And their Super Bowl hopes are dwindling here in the 4th. That AFC crown from 2 weeks ago starting to seem like a distant memory. And this one just has not gone as they had hoped.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Here's Griffin. Throw out wide to Walker. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain there of 12 yards and a 1st down L.A. Here's Griffin to throw.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. Another solid game-changing play for this defense with the interception. At this point, though, I don't know that it's game-changing. I mean, they've got this one in firm control.
And you always hear about
You know, those stories about someone left their game plan behind and maybe you benefit from it. I'm not going to say that that happened, but they certainly have appeared on defense to be a step ahead this entire game. Guys are always in the right spot in order to make a play.
The offense has had its moments, too. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Deshaun Elliott. And the Chargers are going to have it here just past the 25. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he's taken down right away at the 39-yard line. First catch there for OBJ, and that good for a first down. Now it's Griffin. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. 2nd and 10. Now Griffin. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
On 3rd down, Griffin. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 43. Griffin will throw again. Going right back to DeAndre Hopkins. And he's going to get this inside the 30. This duo locked in. 14 yards there and a first down. Now it's Griffin. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And what a return as he brings us all the way back to the 25-yard line.
So many times we end the game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. Yeah, give it.